Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Tries a shot! Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player
He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Yehi and Mendes. Nico Williams. That is good alertness. Cucurella. And here's Mbappe. Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. João Neves. Oh, that's clever. Nico Williams. He's picked his way through. Nico Williams stood his ground strongly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Llorente. Rodri. Still goalless at the moment. He has found the way through. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Pinches it off him. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh, he's played it in low. That's destined for the flank. Knocks it into space. And that interception was most necessary. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Williams. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Spain present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to make it 1-0. 1-0, just one winner. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been cut short.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No luck with that dink over the top. Saka.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Cucurella goes direct. And he has been fouled there. Rice, nicely spread. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Firenze really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve. Decent chance! And he's stuck it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
No way through. Turns back here, probably the best option. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's fabulous. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Mbappe.
recupero.
He is through here. Tries to pass it through. Takes a shot. It's hit the uprights. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're underway for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Thuram. He's having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Chips it through. He's in it. Oh, he's all alone. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. This is their second corner of the game. And it's Bellingham. Rodri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the shot's on here. Saka.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
No, again there's no way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19, numero 11.
Nuno Mendes.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Cambio di giocatori.
Nicely weighted ball. That's an excellent interception. Valverde. Quality ball. And it's Palmer. Spain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 22, numero 10. Lasciano il campo per il numero 41, il numero 6. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And it's Cucurella. And here's Lukaku. Yildiz has the space to scheme. And the shot! And that is well cleared. Yamal absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Dembele! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 15.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Numero 29.
A case now of complete control. And here's Palmer. In with the challenge. Mendes defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cucurella. Lukaku being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Palmer. And here's Yildiz.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Rice. Chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Corner number 3 coming up. Mendes plays it short. Spain are looking to go forward now. Now it's Valverde. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Traoré. Palmer ploughing through the middle. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, they can break here. Good ball over the top. Yamal goes for a shot! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! About as smooth as it gets. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own.
Ha segnato all'89esimo
The
minuto.
movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Looking for options for movement. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Aimed beyond the defence. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Llorente made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Rice. Now, can they get him away? Eze. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's being urged to shoot. Still goalless. Now it's Mbappe. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Now he's running, and a chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Firenze really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Saka. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Nico Williams. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Eze. Probing pass. Rice. Cucurella. 15 minutes till half-time. He's on it, can he get away? That's good play. Rice! They've got to be quick to recover this. João Neves. Nico Williams. And it's Mendes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Eze. Rice. Great vision. Now it's Eze. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. Spain have the chance to go the other way. And he's running through. Saka running with the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Good ball, good take. And it's Neves.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's good running with the ball. Rodri. Eze. He has found the way through. João Neves. Chance, surely! Oh, off the bar. And that would have been some goal.
João Neves certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Llorente. Mbappe. And that is the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. The second half is up and running. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh, shooting chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rodri clears. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. This looks promising. Caresses it through. And it's hoisted clear. Corner number 2 then.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Indica. That's rather hopeful. And the counter is on. And here's Vinicius Junior. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Courtois. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And here's Nico Williams. So we've reached the hour mark. Saliba. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Knocks it out wide. Driving, and the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero
It's their
11.
second corner of the game.
Numero 19. Numero 9. Numero 22. Numero 20. Lasciano il campo per il numero 13, il numero 8, il numero 6, il numero 41.
That has been knocked
il
clear.
numero 18. Cambio di giocatori.
And now they can spring out of defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Yamal driving on and making good progress. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Spain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
It requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. Threads one in. And this is Dembele. He's got to work. Dembele! And he's there to clear it. Dembele.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Dembele. Dembele ploughing through the middle. Chips it through. Chance! And he should have made them pay.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7.
Time for a change in personnel.
Campo per il numero 25.
Saliba, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
In with the challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Lukaku looking to play it into the box.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Oh, it's Dembele. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Ferran Torres, he is onto this.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Lukaku being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
Looking to play him in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, good take in a good area. He's found some space. And it's made it. Tries a shot! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allowed the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Clearance is short. And the number on the board is 3. Spence. And it's Rice. And it's Spence. For Rice. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection on what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 15 viene sostituito con
Stern
il
test this for
numero
the
29.
endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Conte. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wan-Bissaka. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte. No way through. Spence. Into the channel. Ferran Torres receives it in a wide position. And that should get the job done. And this is Dembele. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tchouaméni.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Wan-Bissaka. Nice control. Great work on the overlap.
Well, he got...
So that was it, the first period of extra time. So penalties loom ever closer. Is there anyone who concedes the day in the next 15 minutes?
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Here we go then for the last time. The score still 0-0. Yamal. Tchouaméni. All played for Dembele. And it's Conte. Can he get it through? Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Spence.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
A lot of space ahead of him. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Spain presented with a golden opportunity here. Drama over the penalty spot. He scores for sure. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, been awarded the penalty is one thing now, but finding the net under so much pressure at this stage of affairs is another. So a big well done from me, certainly, for him keeping a cool head.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Spain still ahead by the game's only goal. It'll be a throw-in. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward and he's making progress on the ball.
Spain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Yamal receives it in a good position. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that will be it. Spain have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Lukaku voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, I think the result was perfect evidence, Peter, that showed all departments of the team were working really well. You just can't complain with a scoreline like this.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game. that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of... Vinicius Junior! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Llorente. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Nico Williams has been emerging and a very good player to watch as he's growing his game, Peter. I've been hugely impressed with his confidence, with his energy, with his dynamism, with his spirit, with his willingness and enthusiasm. And all those qualities are the perfect mix in him going on to have a great career.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Rice, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Bellingham. Played out wide. And here's Nico Williams. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! They've scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Tchouaméni is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Some good work on the right flank here. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Mbappe. Oh, this is a great position. Bellingham.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Rice. Cucurella. Threads one in. He is through here. And the finish! Koundé gets it clear. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He's got away. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And we have our very first corner. Oh, he's been flattened there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Spain are looking to go forward now. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And the shot! And there's a goal! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Rodri has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Williams. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Bellingham. Rodri. He's in a great position here. Mbappe! Spain are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Llorente. Spence. Tries to pass it through. Williams. And he's managed to get free. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Thuram. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Spence. Nice looking ball. Williams. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's cut it out. And here's Thuram. Chance, surely! It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? And we've reached half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second period is on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Spread neatly. Williams.
That's good play from him.
He has found the way through. João Neves. Mbappe. And it's Cucurella. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. That's beautifully weighted. And that's another good win of the ball. João Neves.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19, numero 11,
Rice.
numero 10, numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero
And that
8,
interception
il
was
numero 21,
most necessary.
il numero
That
6,
was well played,
il numero
well
41.
stopped.
Cambio di
Tries to
giocatori.
play it through. Koundé looking to hit the byline here. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Spain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Dani Olmo. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20.
So we have further
Viene
activity on the
sostituito
bench
con il
here.
numero
Dembele
13.
coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
And it's Koundé. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Spain still have the cards to affect this game. Koundé. Lukaku looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Tchouaméni. Rice. Now Saliba. Spence. And Dani Olmo. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking to play him in.
Dembele clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Half an hour gone in the second half. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. And this is Lukaku. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it. It's Lukaku! They've got to be quick to recover this. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 15. Lascia il campo per il numero 29.
Tchouaméni. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Koundé made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully.
Spain really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Oh, it's Dembele. He shifted it to the flank. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Valverde. And it's slung out wide. Now it's Williams. Yamal. That's a sharp pass. Cute ball now. How can he reach it?
Il quarto uomo
Great
indica 2
chance!
minuti di recupero.
And he's decided to go for it. Gave it a go, but off target. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi di usare gli appositi cestini per la raccolta differenziata. Grazie.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Oh, no joy this time. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neves. And once more he proves rigid and robust. That's good running with the ball. Can he get it through? Goes for a shot! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Peter, Marcus Llorente, has had a huge effect by just moving position, moving a little further forward. Who would have imagined he could be so creative and such a prolific goal scorer too? Expect to see him make a lot of those powerful surges up the pitch, and at times he'll drop in as a number 10 in that supporting striker's position.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Spence. And here's Vinicius Junior. Nico Williams. Oh, strongly challenged there. He's a sharp little ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. Over to the other side. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is onto this. Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allowed the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, that's a fine interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Williams. Nico Williams proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He is through here. He's having a shot! Goal! Spain! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Spain have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
And that's definitely not his best. Yehi.
Firenze really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
He's found a way through. Oh, that was vital.
Vinicius Junior clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Mbappe. Oh, that's superb. Played back. Ambitious ball here. Bellingham. Spain are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now Saliba. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Bellingham.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Interception, his positioning was spot on.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rice looking to receive it in space. And this is Lukaku. Plays it in low.
That's
the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Spain looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Spain definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. And here's Mbappe. And he's gone looking for safety. Taken back almost at once. João Neves. Looking for options. Tries a shot! And that's a tiny finish. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Spence, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Williams.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And this is Lukaku, and he's found a way past. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lukaku needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Saliba. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And here's Nico Williams. And it's Llorente. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played into space. That's been cut out, well played. Yehi. Rodri. Spence. Nico Williams. Now, can they get him away? And he's definitely onside. Vinicius Junior! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Llorente. Oh, sweet feet. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's nice. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
He's looking to win it for them. Vinicius Junior. João Neves. Bellingham.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Probing pass. Can he get onto this? The referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Sostituzione di giocatori.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Numero 20. Numero 19.
Kante plays it short.
Numero 25. Lasciano il campo
That's
per
an excellent
il
interception.
numero 8. Il numero 41.
Llorente.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Now it's Yamal.
Attenzione alla sostituzione.
So that means another 30 minutes football. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner, and extra time is next.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 15. Lascia il campo per il
Into extra time we go.
Cambio di giocatori.
That's a sharp pass. Dembele going face to face with his great rival. Nico Williams. And here's Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gehi wins the duel this time. Now it's Yildiz, and he's managed to get free. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Ferran Torres. Wan-Bissaka. Saliba. And it's Mendes. Can he latch on to this? That's very neat. And it's Rice. Yamal. Gonzalo Ramos. Shot a goal! It's anyone's ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nice looking ball. And he's intervened well there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He has found the way through. Gehi with the clearance. And it is half-time in extra time. So neither side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it. And we're off for the final time. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Wan-Bissaka, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking for a runner, and he was quick to react. Wan-Bissaka. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's gone backward here. Backward it goes. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That is a great shapes to shoot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Wan-Bissaka. Saliba makes the interception. Now Nico Williams. Now that looks a decent... And he shoots! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Spain now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition
And time is up. Spain have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! goal, Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Neves. Nicely weighted ball. Gets a good foot in there. João Neves with a definite foul there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref. Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Firenze really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
João Neves, Nico Williams. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That is good strength. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Neves. That's Eze. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get away here? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, well played, well played. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. "15 minutes till half-time. That's where it came from. Plenty to aim at here. And it's Cucurella. João Neves with the foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Vinicius Junior tries to pass it through, so no flag here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And here's the chance to counter. Guehi makes the interception. Eze. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that's a dangerous ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Defending of the desperate variety. Guehi spots it and intercepts. Nico Williams. Now it's Thuram. Tchouaméni. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
We are into stoppage time. That is good alertness. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Thuram, and he is dashing away. And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Spain go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. This game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Spain have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Spain definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Vinicius Junior. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Thuram. Chance here to counter. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Yehi. Spence. Spain just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Mbappe. And that's been... And the shot! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Spain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Thuram, and he's lost his man here. He's having a shot! Off the post! Eze, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Neves. Now Nico Williams. Nico Williams will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Llorente. And it's Eze. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they're quick to get it back. Thuram being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's picked his way through. And he's quick to snatch it back. Palmer is onto this. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Williams. This looks promising.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he finish? It's a goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Ferran Torres does really well to win the ball there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Rice.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Goes for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chooses to go cross-field. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, what has happened here? 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, that was the second half.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile seguire l'esibizione del nostro ospite d'onore anche sul maxi schermo. Sostituzione di giocatori.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Spain conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have... And the shot! And how did he not put that away?
Dembele fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared without hesitation. Guehi deals with that comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Saliba. Wan-Bissaka. Rice, who does have an assist to his name. Now Saliba. Yamal. And it's Wan-Bissaka. That's tidy. He's found a way through. Big chance! That's a decent clearance.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's looked...
Yildiz! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. Rice goes short. Lovely feet. Rice. And it's Rodri. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Yamal. Nice interception, well timed. Great chance! Oh! Big chance, and it is promptly followed by the whistle. So neither side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it. And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Decent chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Nuno Mendes. Now Saliba. Wan-Bissaka. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Yamal. Shot a goal! It's a goal! That was a given, it always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.